Howdy, this is Cheetor, the original 1996 mold. He was also reissued as part of the Beast Wars 10th anniversary line, so those who want that version can watch this review too. As his name implies, he's obviously a cheater, but it isn't that great a mode really. The only real positives are that he's coloured and patterned like his show counterpart. On the topic of colours, there were variants of the figure in its early years. Most of the copies had green eyes, like the one I have here. There were also Cheetors with blue eyes and red eyes, which were much rarer. As for the mould itself, it isn't very sleek for a cheater. In fact, he's quite bulky, especially at the rear legs. Also, from the back, you can see the robot colouring. On the plus side, they can move it a couple of places, but that's as much posability as you get. If he looks incomplete to you, it's because I'm missing his gut, which becomes a squirt gun for the robot. It actually works in beast mode too, but let's just say the result is disturbing. The transformation is actually fairly involved. And while it's different from the way he transforms in the show, he still ends up looking like his TV counterpart. The robot is definitely the better of the two modes, with the only major problem being the bulky chest. His proportions are good otherwise, and aside from the cheetah patterns, some blue is exposed, adding to his show accuracy. When you first get him, your fine posability of the legs is limited due to the shape of his thighs. But by following the advice on Dave's Transformers website, I solved this by popping off the thighs at their joints, then swapping them round, then removing these screws here and here, pulling the leg halves apart, then swapping them round, assembling them back on, so that the cheetah patterns are still facing on the outside in beast mode. You get loads of cool poses afterwards, so thanks to Dave for that. Being one of the earlier Beast Wars figures, he has a mutant head, revealed by flipping down the robot head, like so. But like most mutant heads, it's really cheesy, not to mention fugly for a maximal. If I were you, I wouldn't display him with this. Ever. For weaponry, there's a single-barreled gun formed from his butt and tail, which doesn't do anything. There's also the squirt gun that I've already said I'm missing. But if my memory serves me right, I think it worked okay. Only those who actually have the weapon can prove that. The 10th anniversary version is painted in a golden shade of yellow and has a big Maximal symbol on his right shoulder in beast mode. Those are the only differences between that and the original. Overall, this version of Cheetor is the first Beast Wars figure I've reviewed that doesn't measure up that well by today's standards. Though his robot form is posable and show accurate, the cheetah is blocky and practically immobile. Maybe the Classics figure will be better. Next I'm looking at movie Stockade. But until then, till all are one.